so now we've done a sale, we're going to look at how to do a refund. So refunds are done in the edit sales option. So if we click in there, at first you're going to click search, and there are a few different ways that you can pull up a sale. One is the ticket number. Now if someone comes in and they've got their receipt, the ticket number will be on there, so it's quite easy. Other ways you can do it is by searching for a start date and end date. So you can look at a certain period of time. You can also search for a customer, just like we do in the sales screen in search key. But for instance, let's just say it was one of the last customers that we've just served. If I was to click execute filter, it's going to give you the last few sales in order. So let's just say we're looking at this one that is 152. We're going to go OK. Now in the top options here, you've got a few things that you can do. The first one is customer. So let's just say you had a customer come in and you forgot to put this sale onto their customer account. You can do it after. So if you remember their name, you can click customer and you can search for them and click OK. And then up in this box here, it's going to give you the customer name. You can also print the receipt. Let's say you need a record of that receipt, or you need a second one for some reason. You can print the receipt. But now let's look at refunds. So let's click refund. Now you've got a few different items in here, and you've got three different options. Now refund 1 might be where, let's say you've got HD Cover Up Foundation in number 74. We've actually got 2 here. This one might have said ×2. So if this said ×2 but we're only refunding 1, you want to click refund 1. If you wanted to click, refund both of them, you would click refund line. Now because the units or the quantity is the same, these two don't really matter, so let's click refund 1. Now that's popped up in the refund box. So let's just say the whole transaction was going to be refunded, you would click refund all. If that was a mistake, you can click and remove items just like you would delete them from a regular sale. So let's say it was just 2 foundations that we wanted to refund. We're now going to go to the equals sign, and you're going to put a reason. So perhaps it was the wrong color, and click OK. Now at the moment refunds are only done on cash, so we're just going to leave it as a cash refund and click OK and give them the cash change. So we're now going to process the refund by clicking the equals sign. And when describing the refund, be specific. So for instance, this might be that it was the wrong color, and OK. Now we want to refund the same way that they paid. So for instance, if they paid on cash, we're going to refund back in cash. So keeping it on the first option, cash refund, you would click.
Sorry, am I right to use it?
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so now we're going to process the refund by clicking the equal sign and type in a description of why you're refunding the product. For instance, this might have been a wrong color, and OK. Now your refund options, you want to refund back on the payment type that they gave you in the first place. So if they paid in cash, you want to refund back on cash, which is the first option. So you would just click OK and give them, say, the $98 back in cash. If it is was paid on card, you want to click card, then go over to your EFTPOS machine, click the menu button, then click the refund button, then type in the amount, so $98, and OK. Then it's going to ask you for the merchant code. Now request that from your manager. And once the merchant code has been accepted, the payment can be processed on the card. Once it's been approved, click OK. When the refund has been processed, it'll print out two receipts. One that just describes the refund that you'll give to the customer, and then one that we're going to keep. Now, at the end of that receipt, it asks for the customer's name and signature, so get them to sign that. And then also on the original receipt, if there's other items on there that they need to keep the receipt for, just circle the items that have been refunded and right next to it, returned or refunded, and put your signature on it, just so that if they come back with that receipt, we know that those items have been refunded.